Hi everyone. Let's just wait a little bit for the video to go live in all the places. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and skip a minute or so. We're just going to wait for everyone to join. Wait for the video to show up in my feed. I hope I'm in the right place. It's always the big question mark with Facebook. Welcome, welcome. Waiting for a minute. Just wait, just 1 second. Waiting for the video to show up in my feed. Waiting for a few more people to join. So glad you're here. Thank you so much. Got a super fun card for you today. Have an awesome campaign. We're just gonna get started. We wait about a minute for people to join, so just let's let people join. Waiting for this to show up in my feed, which it's not showing up yet. I have a super awesome campaign that's just starting. I've got a great card to show you today. All right, awesome. I see it in the feed, so that's great. And I'm just gonna wait about 1 more second for people to join. Please like, please comment so that I can see that you guys are there. I see Cindy's here. I see Walter's here. Hello, hello. You guys, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And I'm so excited. It's such a big day today. Today, 2 things are happening. First, our new catalog is going live. Second of all, we are going to have a fundraising campaign start for breast cancer awareness and breast cancer research. And so after the video, you can see below in the comments, I'll put the link to my campaign page. You can also, my name is Lela. You can find me at lelameinke.com. And this campaign is actually at the top of my homepage, and it will be for the month of September. So if you go to lelameinke.com, you can find all the information. This is a campaign taking place in the United States. And there are, Walter, I see that you're from Canada. You can also participate in Canada, but not through me. Hi, Cindy, I see you. Awesome. All right, so I'm actually not going to show you this today. This is what you will get if you participate in the campaign. And Patty Bennett designed this one. I designed this one, and you can either earn this kit or you can buy this kit, and more information on that will be at that link below. Today, though, we are going to make a really awesome card with the product, with the Love and Courage stamp set. The Love and Courage stamp set, let me show it to you. It's available in English and French, and it's got it's in support of breast cancer. So Stampin' Up! Has an amazing offering where you purchase this stamp set and they will donate $3. I will also match for every order in the month of September. I will also donate $3. So that's the fundraiser. And the stamp set, I think, covers a lot of different cases. It's okay not to be okay. Friends don't let friends fight cancer alone. Thank you for supporting me through my battle. Love, hope, and then just this really beautiful sunflower. So that's the stamp set that's available, and I'm going to make this card with it, and then I'm going to show you some other examples using this very same sketch with some products from the new catalog. So let's go ahead and get started. Very simply, first let me tell you about this sketch. This was one of the first sketches that I ever used, and it's just absolutely a standby for me anytime I want to like make a quick card. This is just a fantastic sketch. So I've got the instructions written up below, and then I'll also give you the measurements as I go through it. But you start with a card base. That's your regular card base. In the case where it's going to go landscape, it is 8.5 by 4 1/4, score at 4 1/4. I'm going to take either a piece of designer series paper or other decorated layer. In this particular case, this is our 2-tone strawberry slush paper. And you can see it's like a little darker on one side and a little lighter on the other side. And I've rolled it through with our Sunflower 3D embossing folder. And then I go ahead and just use a sanding block. This is an old one from Stampin' Up! I can't believe it. Or you can just use a sheet of sandpaper. Quite brilliantly, my sister came up with the idea you could use a nail file as well. So I'm gonna do this off to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and just, I'm just scraping. So our two-tone cardstock has a white core underneath. So I'm trying to not get the crumbs in the way here, but it's got a white core underneath. So I've rolled this through. I like it on the darker side. I've got the embossing side up. The deboss side is also really pretty, but you can go ahead and sand it and then adhere it to your card front. I've also seen some other techniques with this 3D embossing folder with this particular Sunflower one where, oops, that glues out, where you can also take your ink pad and kind of drag it across the top, and that also gives a very, very impactful look. But I'm gonna just go ahead and adhere this right here. Now, what is this size? It's 2 by 5 1/4. So if we're gonna be, hi Doris, welcome, welcome, thanks for joining. This is the card that we're making today, just to repeat to show you where we're headed. And I've embossed that with the Sunflower 3D embossing folder, and I've sanded it to get the white core showing through. And now, you know what, on this one, I have this ribbon showing you guys. This ribbon is last chance. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I actually loaded up on it because I love this ribbon, but I thought also let's try it maybe in Strawberry Slush as well. I love to always just kind of mix it up and kind of see different looks and see what we're gonna get with different looks. Is this one long enough is gonna be the question. If not, I may just do a little knot just to get another little different look right here. And so I was, some of you guys may know Split Coast Stampers. I used to put all my cards out there years ago. So I was just out there taking a look, and I have quite a few different cards out there. Just like throwback, I have quite a few different cards out there with this particular sketch. I love it. You can put designer series paper there. You can put a stamped image there. You can do so many things right there. So anyway, that guy's 2 by 5 1/4. And now I'm going to take the Love and Courage stamp, and I don't know if you can tell, but I did it in 2 tones. So I did it in the Pretty in Pink here, and I did it in the Strawberry Slush here. And so the way to achieve that look, I'm going to stamp the whole thing in Pretty in Pink. Then I'm gonna come back. I actually just ordered a second set, and I'm super grateful that Stampin' Up! Will match that, and that'll contribute to the fundraiser. But I wanna cut this in half so I can more easily get kind of a 2-tone look like I'm doing. But in the absence of that, I'm using a Stampin' Right marker just to kind of do that line right there. And then I'm gonna come in with my Strawberry Slush ink pad and get as close as I can without going over to the center line. And so there we go. Come back in and blend that just a little bit more. And then I'll go ahead and stamp it. This is Stylish Shaped Circle. It's the largest circle, and this sunflower fits perfectly on the largest Stylish Shaped Circle. And there we have it. We've got our 2 tones. And so I'm just simply going to, you know what, I'm going to stamp my sentiment first in the lower right corner. And there's a number of sentiments. You could do this as thanking someone for supporting you through your battle. And by the way, we could do this in different colors, right? These are the colors for breast cancer, but we could do these in different colors for different cancers. So that's one of the sentiments, is thank you. There's a number of other sentiments as well. We could put love, we could put hope, we could put it's okay not to feel it okay. And I love this one, friends don't let friends fight cancer alone. I think that's a really sweet one also. But I'm going to go ahead and just use this thank you for supporting me. I think that this is just a really universal stamp set that would work with different cancers and also different like messages at all different stages and different messages. So now I'm going to come in with my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to get that popped up. And you guys, that's as simple as that card is. So I'm going to go ahead and share a couple other designs that I've done with this sketch. And then that's going to be it for today. I'm trying to keep these to 15 minutes. I don't know how that's going. But I'm just trying to keep them short and simple. I'm going to be doing a series of lives all through the month of September. And let me pop over. I forgot to be looking for comments as we're going all along. Let me pop over. Oh, I see lots of highs. Hi, you guys. Hi, hi. All right. So that's our card. And then I'm going to use my Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. And I'm just going to pop a few of those on here and there. And that's our card for today. So there we have it. I don't know, two different looks, right? There's the white or there's the Strawberry Slush. One's got a bow, one's got a little nut. I think it could work either way. So a few other card samples with this design. Now, this one's a little, I think the story behind this is that there's this particular, in this particular person's case, there's, I think, 3 different cancers, and so they have 3 different colors associated, and so it was the blue, the orange, and the green, and I was just kind of playing with an idea. I don't know that those colors necessarily work together, but I think you could take 2 colors, right? So I think you could mix some colors, and I've got some other ideas too for how to, if there's different color ribbons or multiple ribbons and multiple colors. So that was an example there. I've got a different example tomorrow, but then I wanted to take you into the new catalog. So let's start with this guy. So this one, so we have a new catalog, we have new online exclusives going on right now, and this particular paper is just scrumptious. I love it. It's a specialty paper, and it's got a nice background in beige, and then I just stamped out the mushrooms in different colors. I actually stamped it on the designer series paper. I used the beige ribbon, and then I used the Gather stamp set, and so that's Gathering Moments. Beautiful, beautiful, sweet, and beautiful, beautiful stamps and messaging and paper. Also as well, I did this one. This is it's the 6x6 DSP that's got like the ephemera in it and the tags, etc. So that's a fun one. That same size. It's the 2x5 1/4, and then I just used the ephemera and then our new real red ribbon. So, and then I used a Merry Christmas sentiment from Jolly Delivery. So there's that guy. And then you could also make the card facing upright. And I had a number of those in my Split Coast gallery too. So let's take a look at those. In this case, you're going to cut the paper so that it's 11 by 4 1/4, so that you can wrap the ribbon around if you like that look. So you're going to do it that way instead. You're going to score it 5 1/2, and then this paper is 2 by 4 instead. And there's a ribbon. You can use the little ephemera. This is the Jolly Delivery, and hoping this Christmas is the most magical yet. So that's a cute one. This had so many. You could put a little dog. I mean, this had, I've used all the dogs, but it's got so much ephemera. You could do that. Here's another one. I love this paper. This is also a new suite that's come out, and I just thought this would be a really sweet card. So I took this one in a little bit, right? So this white, because it was such kind of a, it's not a white base, a little bit darker. So I took the paper in to get a wider border. So the paper is 3 3/4 by 5. And then of course I took the DSP in a little bit too. I think that's 1 3/4 length. And so that's that guy. And then finally, this is that same DSP with the tags. And I just put the stamps and then use the ephemera and then back to my trusty white ribbon. And then I put a little bit of twine like it's an ornament hanging. So just some simple ideas for you today. Thank you. Please join me at lelamikey.com. You can see the instructions, you can order, and you can support me in my campaign. Thank you. Bye-bye.